Cavendish has a physics of life research area. What is physics of life? It's a broad area, and it encompasses using physics thinking and physics technology to try to address biological questions, and also getting inspiration from biology and taking challenges more broadly from health and medicine to stimulate the production of new physics and sort of the interaction between these two directions. There is in fact a great tradition in the Cavendish of kind of solving and addressing biological systems, and it dates back to the days of X-ray crystallography, when Lawrence Bragg really helped Max Perutz and John Kendrew to set up the molecular biology unit, which then went on to become the Laboratory for Molecular Biology, funded by the MRC, and it was connected then to about 20 Nobel Prizes. That was so successful that the Cavendish itself, for many decades, didn't really address, as far as I know, much biological questions until perhaps the late 90s, when under the influence of Athene Donald and Tom Duke, and a bit later Ben Simons, biology really kind of came to the forefront again, both from the theoretical point of view and in experiments. And in the early years of this century, there was a big hiring spree, lots of new faculty and a new building, and this is really kind of where we are today, with a thriving activity on many different biological systems.
So in the Kaiser lab, we focus right now in labeling RNA so that we can study it at single molecule level using a technique called nanopore sensing, which we use to understand transcript heterogeneity and develop diagnostic tools to detect tandem repeat disorders.
The Neurooptics lab focuses on physics for life. Our lab simulates, designs, and constructs new imaging systems that use near-infrared to generate images of brain activity. And this has applications all the way from people with traumatic brain injury through to dementia and Alzheimer's.
In the Vision Lab, we use a variety of optical techniques to characterize and diagnose early cancers. These techniques include multispectral endoscopy and photoacoustic imaging, where pulses of laser light are shone on tissue to release sound waves, which we can then measure to see deep inside the tumor.
In the NV Bio group, we look at the light emitted from nanodiamonds, extremely small diamonds that are inside cells, to look at subcellular properties that could reveal information about metabolic malfunctions, such as the development of cancer.
The Cicuta lab is interested in a number of soft matter and biological physics topics, spanning from malaria to ciliated cells of the airways to microbiology and bacteria, using microscopy and other techniques relevant to biophysics.
Bacteria are a very important part of our natural environment. They play an important role from agriculture to human healthcare. Bacteriophages are viruses that attack bacteria, and therefore they are natural predators of bacteria. They are very important in not just controlling the bacterial populations, but also driving bacterial evolution. Our group studies bacteria and bacteriophage interactions with the goal of harnessing bacteriophages and controlling bacterial populations and driving their evolution.
The tools available to us now to explore biological systems are so advanced that we can truly explore life at an unprecedented level of reproducibility and precision. The quantification data until before was accessible only to physical dry systems is now actually possible in living systems. This has opened the door to a physical understanding of biological systems that is already allowing us to predict their behavior and even to control them to an exquisite level, as we can see in application in both in the biological and in the medical field. But it is not just physics that has been useful for biology. The challenges that are raised by exploring biological systems constantly fuel new advances in technologies that are rooted in physics. There is no doubt that this cross-pollination that we're witnessing is just the tip of the iceberg, and here at the Cavendish Laboratory, we are at the forefront of this amazing field, pushing it forward and forward.